G'day, this is Jason here. It's Sunday afternoon. The market isn't open yet. I just want to go over this new system I came across not long ago. It's called Behavioral Forex. And I just want to say that I spent hours, I guess you could say, on the phone, on the Skype phone, talking with Zach, and he's been a trader since 1996. He's developed quite a few systems himself over the years, since around 2001 till now. You may have heard of some of his systems. One of them is called Street Smart Forex, and there's a few others. I don't know the name at the tip of my tongue right now, but he's told me that out of all the trading things that he's ever developed or came across, he's most proud of the behavioral forex system that took him over 2 years to develop. And he told me that, even he says, Jason, even though it took a lot of hard work, and a lot of analyzing and a lot of um, blood, sweat, and tears. He says that wasn't the hardest part. He said the hardest part was the extreme complex thinking, deep, complex mathematical thinking involved that, you know, gave him this conclusion to come up with this system, and which gives him his edge like he's never had before in his trading. So anyway, he had me so excited on the, when we had this call. I put it on my charts and I checked it out myself, and I even stayed up in the UK session just to see if I would get a signal. And sure enough, I did get a signal. Okay. There was one signal, I believe, okay, that happened, okay, and it was on the Euro Swiss, and it was around 3 o'clock in the morning, um, which is 9 o'clock GMT on here. Was right here. We're looking at the Euro Swiss right here, okay. So as you can see, we were edging up here at the end of the day, and we went kind of sideways, okay. But it never gave the trigger till about the middle of this 1 hour candle, and it gave you a short, okay, and it definitely was a winner. It hit the target. It never went near the stop. Okay, and it was just amazing. And like I was saying, like how Zach has come to this conclusion is that he has actually, did a survey with thousands of traders, and he even offered them a cash money prize for those of them who got 90 or more percent of his answers correct, as he outlaid the survey. And what he does is he looks at the behavior on each time frame. Okay, this is the behavior bias part of the system right here. Okay, and it's even kind of hard for me to explain it, but what you do is you look for a trade signal. If you're looking to go short, you'll look for a trade signal between -11 and -17. So, he's told me that the best ideal times to get into the trade is when you're at your chart, and you'll see it maybe come from a low number, like say -1 or -5, and then the market starts to move like it did right here, okay, and then it hit -11 or something, okay, um, or between -11 and -13 is your ideal time to get in the trade. Well, it was showing about -12 that time when I was looking at the market right here in the middle of this candle, and sure enough, if we go down here to our next indicator at 9 o'clock, it was showing. Hold on here. 93. Okay, so what this does is this anticipated volatility indicator will show you how to create your stop and take profit. So if let's see how this goes here now. If your anticipated volatility is more than 60, which it was 93, you would simply times it was 93. You times it times 65. Okay, so let's times that now. We'll go 93 times 65, which, oh no, hold on. It's it's 0.65. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so 93 times 0.65. Okay, so the take profit was 60 pips. Okay, so or 65 pips or something like that. And then you also would do the stop loss, which would be 93 times 1.2. Okay, and the stop would have been 111 pips. So at your entry right here in the middle of this candle, okay, let's look at this now. Okay, it was somewhere right in the middle here. Our stop was way up here, even though we didn't need to put it up there, but this is what he's saying you need to put it. That this indicator calculates your take profit and stop. But your take profit was 60, and down to the bottom of that candle from where we would have got in, it was around 85 pips. So it definitely would have cruised right on down and just hit your target. Okay, so I actually saw this happen before my eyes. Also, there's one more part of the indicator called the fundamental bias, which is it's looking at all these different currency pairs, the euro pound, the euro yen, in some cases, and then the pound Swiss, US dollar Swiss, and CAD Swiss. Okay, it finds the correlation. If the correlation is that most of all these pairs that correlate to this euro Swiss cross, okay, if they all correlate, it will say confirmed in this bottom low indicator window here. So once you have the minus 11 to minus 13, and this is confirmed, you can go ahead and use your anticipated volatility indicator to calculate your stop and your take profit, and you get in the trade. And as you can see, it definitely hit and won. Okay? Getting dry here. I just had to get some water. So anyway, then in the rest, I went to sleep after I saw that trade happen. Okay, there at that time, okay, there was no trade on the U.S. dollar Swiss. There was no trade on the euro, on the Aussie dollar. Okay, it was just going up and down crazy sideways. And same with the euro. It was just going up and down crazy. There was no trades in all those three pairs when that was happening. Okay, so anyway, then I woke up in the U.S. session, and again, okay, which I was totally blown away and was so excited, and I just had to let you guys know about this system right away because I truly believe it's a tool that you will need in your trading. Okay, in the middle of this here, it was around 43.50 or so. Okay, it gave a buy signal. Okay, on the Euro USD. I didn't. We don't need to calculate the stop and whatever, but as you can see, it never came back down. It was right here. At 9 o'clock open, it gave the signal. Let's see. I don't know how many pips it would have gave for a target. It was 91, so it's probably in around the same thing of 65, 75 pips. It definitely gave you the target. It definitely went and hit your target because it was 100 pips to the top. Okay, the same thing on the U.S. dollars, U.S. dollar Swiss. It was right here, same time, 1400. It gave a sell signal. It was somewhere between, minus 11 and minus 14 or something at the time. And sure enough, it went against you a little bit, but it came down and it hit the target. So let's see. That was at, again, 1400. So right there, Yeah, it was 58. So the target on this one was probably even smaller, only 28 or 30 pips. It definitely hit the target, okay? From there to there was like 78 pips. It probably was a 45 pip target. It was, again, a winner, okay? Same thing on the Australian US dollar. It right here where price is. When at that same time, 9 o'clock, it was shooting up. It gave you a buy signal. It also hit the target. Okay, it just blew my mind that on 4 pairs that it uses, it doesn't trade any other pairs. It trades these pairs for a very, very specific, complex reason because of baskets of currencies and how they correlate to each other. Okay, in the market, and that's why he's only chose these 4 currencies. You cannot trade it with the pound dollar or the pound yen because it does not correlate like these 4 currencies do. Okay, so anyway, it just blew my mind that it gave 4 winning signals in one day, that all hit the target and didn't go anywhere near the stop. And it was, and what the other thing that blew my mind is that it didn't give you the signal when it was chopping up and down on any of these pairs. See, it was going sideways here, but it gave you the signal when the market was moving and pushing in that direction where all the correlated pairs were pushing the currency in that direction. On the Euro Swiss, it was down. On the US dollar Swiss, it was down. And on the other 2 pairs, the Euro and the Aussie, it was pushing it up. And it just accurately forecasted and got you in right at the right time and hit the targets. It's just mind blowing. So I myself, I am so excited to see how this system is going to work this week. So anyway, I think you can hear the excitement in my voice, and I'm telling you, you really need to try out this tool. You have 60 days to if you don't like it for whatever reason, just return it if you don't like it. But I am so certain, and Zach is so certain that you're gonna like it, and you're really gonna be baffled because think about it. You don't have to look at any crazy indicators, lagging indicators on your chart. You just sit there, you just wait for this number to appear. It's confirmed. Once it's confirmed, you get in. That's it. It's either a minus 11 to 13, you get short. It's a plus green, 11 to 13, you get in long, and you just go and you look at your anticipated volatility indicator, you put in your stop, you put in your take profit, and if you want, you can just walk away. It's a set and forget thing once it happens. Okay, there's no like moving your stop after 50%. There's none of that stuff. There's none of this, oh, should I get long? Should I get short? And all these crazy, what systems do. And they can really confuse you throughout a trading day when the market's going up and down. Where this, you just got to wait for the right signal, and at the right time between the UK session and the US session will be your best bet to do this when the market is moving. Okay, so anyway, I urge you to give this a try because I think you're going to be really, really happy. Okay, so thanks for watching the behavioral Forex video, and you have a great day.